Want to invite you in, let you have tea and stay all day. So just, tell them that you have lots of houses to cover. Thank you very much. You have lots of houses that you need to cover. And so you just have to visit for a few minutes and then go on. So how do you feel that it's going? Are you having any kind of problems in any way, or is something going well, or anything? Anything y'all want to report? Or?
Well, there are a lot of Taiwanese people, and I was thinking, no, not Taiwanese, Vietnamese people, and I was wondering if you had any translation papers because none of them speak English. So
yeah.
I feel like their voices aren't being heard.
It is hard. If you're finding those Vietnamese people, that's a good thing, because we're looking for them. We don't have any translators yet. There's an organization I just kind of found out about that I'm supposed to go and meet with. If you'll at least write down their address, this is where you might want to write down the addresses. Write that down, because if you can get any survey from them, maybe we can go back. Plus, it's going to kind of give us an indication of where they are. Because we had before August 2005, we had quite a few Vietnamese families here. And then after the storm, they kind of disappeared. We know they're here, we just don't know where. And we've had one family come back, and we were hoping, they were starting to draw other families here, but they had to go back overseas for a little while. So if you let us know that would be great. But right now, I don't have any interpreters for them.
Because most of them live down in the East Biloxi area, on the point, back toward the point, and that was hard hit. And a lot of them was just not there anymore. So they kind of all scattered. A lot of them probably live across the outfield area. So we really don't know where a lot of that now.
Adams, ADA.
Okay, this is just information, but I read an interesting article in the newspaper about the Vietnamese, and they said none of them were lost in the storm, and they were, or died. And they were saying, why? They investigated it, and they said it's because most of them were used to living kind of like that on the water. Some of them even rode out the storm in their shrimp boats. They stayed with their boats, and then after the storm, they stayed with their boats, because that's their most valuable possession. And they didn't, had a lot of looting and things going on, and that they had to stay and guard it. And a lot of them, I think they could swim out if they were flooded and they got their children out. And they said it was amazing, none of them perished, because they're such hardy people, because they had gone through so much before with the Vietnamese War and everything. So I wish I had kept that article. It was really interesting. It was in the Sun Herald maybe a year or so ago.
Google it.
Yeah, that's what I was